I love coming to Discover ADAC. You know, people are coming together who are passionate about the decorative arts. There are people who are leaders, and you can learn from them. There are people who are just coming into the field, who are asking questions that are meaningful. So I feel like it connects me with the whole community because a lot of us work alone. And so when we come here, we're part of a community.
It's like being in a candy store. It really is. I mean, there's everything. And there's inspiration, and you see what other people are doing, and you think, oh my God, this is interesting, and this fabric is interesting, and this mix of textiles is great. So it's a one-stop shopping in one place, and I think that's incredibly useful.
I think you have to be intentional about discovery in a design center because you do get in a rut for your regular resources. I try to take my team, and once a month we'll do a showroom we're not very familiar with and literally just ask them, walk us around, tell us what you're about, and show us what your lines are. And I think you have to do that. Otherwise, your designs get stale and your inspiration gets stale. And so I think you can get a lot of inspiration at a design center if you're exploring.
I wish a design center could be open 24 hours a day, but let's face it can't. So it's important to embrace technology and give designers more access to just the information that they need to be able to make their buying decision on hours that were not available. But they'll still come back into the design center to touch and feel the fabric, sit on the sofa, and do all of the actual purchasing here in the showroom.
Anyone looking for furniture or anything to do with design is going to come here because it's like a one-stop shop. Especially when you're dealing with expensive, more higher-end product, people want to see where their money's going to, and they want to be able to touch the fabrics and the leather, and they want to look at the wood, and they want to see the different options they have, and you can't see that on a computer.
Scale is so important, and so many times I think people look at something in a floor plan or look at dimensions and think they know what 39 inches deep is, but until you see that in person, you can know right away if it's right or wrong for the room.
There is nothing like actually seeing it. And I think the Design Center is also a great place for education because the people in the showrooms know what they're talking about, and they can step a client through the specifics so that they can be a much more educated consumer.
I think the vision of the Portman family 50 years ago to bring product to the buyers in Atlanta have set this city in place to make a way for good design and availability.
I think it's super important, especially because the industry is changing so much, to have resources like this that are still around and still doing all these old school, wonderful to the trade things for designers. It's a real blessing that we have it in the South. So, love coming every year.